Hello everyone, I am Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's we'll try to compare the IQ7 display versus the Mi11X display. So let's see friends, which phone's display will be the best and why as well. And this is another most requested video in my channel that asked me to compare the both phones in terms of the displays. So let's see which phone will be having better results in terms of the colors and contrast ratio. So this video will be the very long video because I'll be doing in-depth comparison, not just playing a video but actually changing different kind of scenarios like without studio lighting effect and with studio lighting effect. By using the special application which is called the Screen Test Pro, I'll try to compare both phones in terms of all the colors. So that is the reason this video will be very long video friends, but it worth watching till end of the video. So make sure to watch till end and also do follow the playlist and make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, and don't forget to join the Instagram group friends, because in the Instagram group I'll be posting all the camera samples for both phones in terms of the comparison. So make sure to follow me in the Instagram. So let's talk about the physical specifications, what the both phones are having, how much screen size and everything. In terms of the screen size, 6.67 inches versus the 6.62 inches on the IQ7. As you can see, Super AMOLED display with the 120Hz HDR10 plus 1300 nits, AMOLED display 120Hz HDR10 plus 1300 nits, as you can see clearly friends. And whereas the IQ7 has got its own display chip, and whereas the Mi11X has the Samsung's E4 panel type technology which is present in this phone. So let's see friends, which phone will be having the better colors and contrast. So this is what the paper specifications are in terms of both phones. So now let's move to the settings options, what you are getting in this both phones. That is another important thing. So let me try to quickly show you the color scheme, and let me try to go to the display, and when same thing, screen colors, as you can see. So these are the options. First let me try to talk about the IQ7. So 1, 2, 3. So three options you are having. One is the standard, default, professional and the bright. So if you choose the bright, you do get really good saturation and contrast colors. So that is what I'm trying to set in this video friends, as you can see. And this is a temperature adjustment. So that's it. You don't get any much advanced settings in this phone. So now let's move to the Mi11X display. What are the options we got? So we got auto mode, saturated, virginal colors and advanced settings. So let's see what the advanced settings are. In the advanced settings you do get another options, 1, 2, 3, 4 options, as you can see friends. So there are so many options which are available right now in the Mi11X device. So in terms of the comparison, I think the Mi11X has got plenty of options. Even there is adaptive colors as well in case if you want to use that option. But right now in this test purpose I will try to keep the as a saturated color, as you can see. Let me try to see, as you can see friends, saturated and the bright. So these are the few settings about the display. So now let's move to the application which I'm talking about. So from this part of the video I won't be editing any of the video at all friends. So this will give you the clear results between both phones display. So that is what I'll try to announce before itself. So let me try to quickly use this application which is quite helpful in terms of determining the colors of the phone, which phone has what type of colors. Let me try to quickly go back and set the brightness to the maximum. So I'm trying to set the brightness to the maximum brightness, as you can see. So both phones are at peak brightness levels. So let me try to show you the colors. This is a white color, as you can see, red in both phones. And make sure to comment below friends which display you like the best and why as well. So these are the color differences between both phones. So you can even see the screen flickering is happening, I think, in the IQ7, but in the display there is an option which is called a low flickering mode. So let me try to quickly enable that. Let's see whether that will make any kind of difference or not. So I want to check right now itself, so your doubt might clarify. I did enable that kind of option which is an anti-flickering thing. Let me try to open again the same page. So this is the anti-flickering I did enable, but still you can see a little bit kind of flickering of the screen is going on, but that's another case. As you can see, it's a complete black. And these are the colors between both phones. Let me try to choose another color which is maximum brightness test. So these are the unique testing which I'll be doing in my channel friends, as you can see. So try to compare both phones on which phone the flickering is happening, but as a person I won't be able to see this kind of flickering in the IQ7. So you might be only noticing in this camera while recording. That is the only thing. And next let me try to choose the minimum brightness. So this is a minimum brightness. So it's better to turn off the display studio lights, sorry. So when I'm trying to use the minimum brightness, so you will be able to see the quick difference between both phones. So minimum brightness colors. So both phones, this is how they are performing. So let me select again, do the testing again friends. As you can see, this is a complete minimum brightness, which I'm trying to test in both phones. As I said, I'll try to talk about the green tint issue in another video. So in this video I won't be able to talk about the green tint issue because that is a different kind of testing which I need to do for a long time. So this is a quick testing which we did right now with the minimum brightness level. As you can see, friends, right now both phones are playing with the full brightness mode at the moment, and you can see, so you can notice the difference between both phones, iQOO 7 and the Mi11X, by looking at the punch hole. So below one is the iQOO 7 and the top one is a Mi11X device. So that is how you can differentiate between both phones. So in case if you are quite confused, so this is a situation with the studio lights on, and let me try to turn off the studio lights, and this with the full brightness. So right now both phones are at the maximum brightness level. As you can see, friends, this is how they look, both phones with full brightness mode, as you can see clearly, and both looks really great, and really common differences are there, friends, between both phones. So very minute difference, not much difference. So let me now decrease the brightness to 0%, and let's see in the low brightness situation which phone will be able to give more brighter. So as you can see right now, this is a low brightness mode test which I'm trying to do right now, and let's increase to 30% in both phones the brightness. So 30%, this brightness looks in both phones. So next 60%, 60%, as you can see, this is how it looks. And now let me try to move to the 100% in both phones. So both phones are at 100% right now at the moment, as you can clearly see, friends. And let me try to turn on the studio lights effect. So this is with the studio lighting. So one thing is that why I will prefer Mi11X is because of one thing, so which is called the screen enhancement option, which is present here by using the different styles. So there's a video toolbox option which is present in the Mi11X device, friends. By using that, you can get different colors, and you can change different backgrounds, as you can see. So complete scenario will be changing of the display. That's a very good interesting thing and concept which I particularly like from the time I'm using this kind of feature, friends. So this is my most favorite one. So here the experience becomes really good. So whenever you want to watch the HDR type of content, you can just tap HDR and video will be automatically adjusted to the colors. That's another good thing, and these are vibrant colors. So let me try to quickly show you the vibrant. These are vibrant and normal. So you won't be able to notice in the camera, I think, but let me try to so you might be noticing right now when the lights are turned off. Try to observe this kind of areas. So you'll see little bit kind of improvement, friends, but not much improvement. Just a little bit improvement will be there in terms of the colors when you're trying to use. So try to observe this corner. As you can see some kind of more light. So that is what, friends, this kind of software enhancement options which are present in the Mi11X is really cool, and it's really useful, not a gimmick thing. It's a really useful thing which I particularly use, and in case if you use this kind of option, you will definitely love it, friends. So this is what I like in this phone, particularly in the Mi11X device. Apart from that, there's not much difference happening, friends, between both phones display. And do let me know in the comments below what are your thoughts and which display you felt the best. And this is a side angle view of the both phones, so you can experience the side angle and the top angle as well. So even the bezels are quite similar in both phones. There is nothing much bezel difference are there in both the phones. So thank you for watching this video, friends, and see you in the next video. Make sure to comment below which display you like the best, and see you in the next video, friends. Until then, bye.